Sometimes supplements can be a source of stress for young footballers who don't know what to do and see that there are a million different options on the market for what is advertised to help you perform better. In today's video, I'm gonna show you 5 or more supplements that I use on a regular basis and a few that I would not recommend taking from my own personal experience. Do keep in mind that this video is not sponsored at all, so the ones that I am showing you here today are not sponsored. They're just the ones that I use from my local supermarket or supplement store. Without further ado, guys, let's hop into the video. A quick note before we hop into today's video, I did start a Discord chat, which I am so excited about. It is Be Awesome NC. The link is down in the description box below. Come join us for daily chats and texting back and forth, some video chats as well, and some sneak peeks of thumbnails, video topics, etc. So excited to communicate with you guys more one-on-one and one-on-group. It's gonna be fantastic. So go join that Discord chat. All the information you need to know about all the Zoom sessions, all the upcoming videos, etc. Thanks guys, see you there. Probably one of the most used supplements for most footballers is a protein powder. Now this is a vegan protein powder and plus green, so it's got about 1,000 calories. It's got 100 calories. It's got 20 grams of protein per serving, which is about 1 scoop, and it's got a ton of different amino acids in it that are going to be really helpful for muscle recovery and getting that extra protein. Something to keep in mind about protein powder is it's not meant to be your #1 source of protein in the day. You want to be eating things like beans and fish and meats and other things that are really good for you. This is a supplement. Again, supplement to a diet that's already really healthy and balanced. So make sure you keep that in mind when doing something like a protein powder. Again, I would say protein powder is probably the #1 supplement that I recommend for young footballers who want to improve, and it gives you a little bit of extra oomph when you're trying to recover from really tough workouts, especially those in the gym and hard cardio workouts like a game or something like that. Protein powder is awesome. I use Garden of Life, but also switch between different ones because depending on the store that I go to, some have different, but I'm not vegan, but I need the dairy-free version, like the plant protein, because I am really allergic to dairy. Would recommend Garden of Life, doesn't give me any gassy feeling, so great job, Garden of Life. And protein powder, #1 supplement I recommend. Now, the rest of these are not in any particular order, but the next one that I'm gonna talk about today is collagen. This is a collagen powder. These are collagen peptides, so 20 grams of collagen per serving. These are paleo and keto friendly. Again, they're from Vital Proteins. Again, doesn't really matter what brand they are, but they're unflavored, so I usually put them in a smoothie or something like that. Collagen is awesome. Let me talk to you about all of the things that collagen has been suggested to do in studies. Collagen is said to promote bone health, skin health, relieve joint pain, help muscles recover and grow, promote heart health, and a myriad of other benefits. So as you can see, it's an awesome supplement, has tons of benefits to it, and it's something that I recommend because I actually do feel the benefits of it. I feel much better recovered. It's really nice on the joints, especially as I'm getting the bones in my foot all put back together and I'm recovering from my surgery. It can be really helpful for that. And if you suffer from any sort of arthritis or things in your joints that are really stiff, it's also, I've heard people say that it's really helpful for recovering from ligament damage and things like that. So collagen, another supplement that I think would be a great addition to your daily regimen. The next one that I recommend everybody taking, not just footballers. So if you're watching this video and you have family members who could use this, definitely suggest this to them. It is greens powder. Now, greens powder is basically a bunch of mashed up veggies, and it's got tons of vitamins and minerals in it that are really helpful. In particular for footballers, vitamin A is really helpful for anti-inflammatory properties and processes in your body. This kind of green powder, these are from Macro Life Naturals, basically a superfood powder, and these are awesome for recovery, your gut health in general. Really important for overall health, but it can be hugely beneficial for your anti-inflammatory process as your body goes through the recovery. I put this in the smoothie with the collagen and the protein powder that I spoke about before, and it is really good. You can get ones that are flavored or ones that aren't flavored. I tend to do the ones that aren't flavored, and it works out great. Now on to the 2 pill supplements that I take. Again, the other ones that I talked about are in powder form. I think you can take collagen in a pill, and I believe you can also take a greens powder powder, in a pill. That is just something you have to decide what is best for you. I tend to put them in smoothies because I think they're easy to digest and they get into my system super fast for a really quick recovery. Now, the fourth one that I'm going to talk about is just a men's multivitamin. I use the men's one I feel really great with. These are vegetarian, iron-free multivitamin with standardized herbal extract and lutein. I don't really know what that means. It feels good anyway. So this has tons of vitamins and minerals in it. It is really important for recovery and just overall health. I think the better your overall health is, the better your footballing career will be and the better your recovery will be. And I think that's something to really take to heart when you're thinking about what supplements to use. Take one every day and that's it. The final supplement that I want to talk about today in today's video that I use every single day is vitamin D. Now, vitamin D is really great for bone health, and especially with my history of stress fractures and obviously the stress fracture that I just had surgery on, it's really important for me to get vitamin D because it really helps with bone strength. And for somebody who doesn't drink a lot of dairy products because I'm allergic to them, I don't get a lot of that calcium every day. So I get my calcium from the multivitamin that I talked about before, and then I get the vitamin D benefits for my bones, which can be absolutely fantastic. Now, vitamin D is something that I would take about 1,000 IU of every day. I take way more than that because I am trying to recover from an injury and it's really helpful. I'm not a doctor, not a nutritionist. I would take the recommended daily dose based on what your doctor says or nutritionist says. I think that's a great idea because it is really helpful and I do notice the benefits of it, and I have been recovering really quickly and it's been fantastic for my bone health and my joints. Now we're gonna hop into 3 items that I don't think make that much of a difference for me as a footballer. I have a ton of energy as it is. If you guys can't tell from my videos, that is like how I am in real life. I'm just incredibly energetic. I like to train 24/7 and I have the energy to do it. Obviously, sometimes my body says it's not a great idea, but you know what? I have a ton of energy anyways. The one thing that I would say doesn't work for me that well is pre-workouts. And the reason why is because I operate on such a high energy and such a high efficiency level. If you're somebody like me who operates on such a high energy level, sometimes the pre-workouts can actually make me really jittery and I start shaking too much. And then it basically acts as a sort of a fake adrenaline rush, which I don't want during games. So I don't take pre-workouts. I know for some guys, it's awesome. They take a shot of it and then they're ready to go. They're super fired up. I don't actually need that energy because I have it in here and in here already. So that's something that I don't really recommend players, but if it works for you, it works for you. So no harm, no foul. This one is going to be a little bit controversial because I know it does have benefits and people have said it works for them. Branched chain amino acids, or BCAAs, it's like an intra workout, meaning you take it during your workout. And essentially what it is branched chain amino acids are what proteins are made out of. What they're trying to argue with the BCAAs is that it really helps with the performance of your muscles because there's more branched chain amino acids to help with the way that the protein gets into your muscles and helps them grow. Okay, for me, they do not work. Like I literally feel zero difference between having BCAAs and not having BCAAs. I used to take them in college. Then I started to realize how little they did for me, and regular water would do the same thing. So I just said, you know what, let's screw it. It's a waste of money in my opinion, and I don't take them. But again, if they work for you, they work for you. For me, they don't. Okay, so the final one I left till the very end because I think this one is really, really, really not good, and I don't recommend you take this stuff, is anything that says it boosts your metabolism, so like fat burners and stuff, anything that says it's gonna boost your testosterone, be very, very careful unless you have instruction from a doctor. I took one in college that was supposed to boost testosterone naturally. It was like a green tea leaf extract thing, and it was a pill that you took, and full transparency, it was absolutely destructive to relationships and the way that I was thinking about the world. It really, and maybe it was a testosterone thing, maybe it was some other effect in my brain, but it literally made me really aggressive. And that's something that I don't like to really talk about openly, simply because it is, I'm not crying, don't worry. Something is in my eye. It's not something that I talk about openly simply because I think it's not something that's super important to my overall career, because I wasn't on YouTube, I wasn't doing Instagram stuff, I wasn't doing the Discord chat and everything like that. Again, it is something that I do tell footballers to keep in mind because it is something that really affected my biochemistry in a way that was super negative. I had racing thoughts. I had really negative, kind of violent thoughts about things that like really wasn't me. Like I don't have those on a normal day-to-day basis. And this thing with this green tea leaf extract, it was supposed to like boost metabolism and boost this other stuff. And it, promised all these things, and it made me feel like absolute crap. And yeah, okay, I could lift like 10 or 15% heavier in the gym, but like at what cost, you know? Like at what Goran, my head coach at Rockingham City, always said, we have to win, but at what cost? And to me, that is the way that I look at the supplement. Like the cost of lifting a little bit heavier, which by the way, didn't really do anything for my footballing career, didn't help me out in any way. So do not recommend anything with that claims to make you more of a man, more shredded, more whatever. Getting shredded has to do with really good exercise, really good quality foods, really balanced diet, and really good quality rest, okay? So it's not about the types of supplements you use, all about quality stuff that you do on a day-to-day basis. That's it for the video, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Again, I use a pretty simple regimen of supplements in my daily routine. It's not much. I like to eat really clean. I like to keep my diet really clean because I do have some digestive stuff going on and allergies, obviously. It's not really smart for me to be putting all this sort of chemically stuff in my body. So the things that I stick to are the things that I have done over the years and have proven to actually help me feel better on a day-to-day basis with my recovery, performance, and our overall health and well-being. Hit that subscribe button if you got value from today. And of course, be awesome. Take care, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video.